All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Another Astrogravitational report today. Looking at to the charts. Hopefully, you survived the storms yesterday. But today we are getting into this shift of the moon going into Aries. You're gonna feeling this intuitions of help during this process of the moon getting the divine energies towards Mars, Mercury, and the Sun. But you're not going to see this kind of like an energy towards Venus. You're going to see it tomorrow. So, talking about what you have within your Aries energy, that is the power of new beginning, restart, re-see something. You saw probably yesterday something underneath the surface. That's when the moon was at Pisces. And now, since you know what it was underneath the surface, you're taking a new power. You're taking the new rebirth. You're taking the new approach. You're taking something new to create it. But before you take an action, it has to be what? It has to be talked. It has to be communicated. It has to be accepted. And then it has to be done. This, it is about talking about the three energies right now in Scorpio. That is a Mercury, the communications, the planning in there, the acceptance that it comes in from the authority, which is the sun. And then the third energy is doing it by Mars. So if you take the positive sides is going to help you. If you take the negative sides, you may create a mess more than you can fix it later. So work with you, take a look the positive, the negative sides of your actions, but you're gonna get the divine guidance. You may gonna feel the divine guidance even early in the morning. So I'm gonna go right now. I'm going on an hour by hour. With this at 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is exactly rising in there. Probably we're talking about 7:20ish. That energy is going to be feel much more. But the moon is already shifted at areas. You're going to feel at 7 o'clock. Those are divine energies from the intuitions that begins a new beginning, something new that needs to be done towards the sun, Mercury, and Mars. We are talking about a lot of positive energies, despite the negative energies that are towards the oppositions with Jupiter. It's like, okay, I'm not growing in these directions, then mean I need to grow somewhere else. I'm not growing into the physical realm, I need to grow into the spiritual realm. And that's what the message from Jupiter is. But looking at throughout the day, this energy is going to be changing. And talking about that, 8 o'clock, you will understand what it's mean to do. Okay, premature actions leading to failure. So looking at on those energies at 8 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant, the rising energies, they're going to be with Mars. The moon is actually going underworld. She is in the fifth house at that moment. Midheaven, it's up in 18 degrees of Leo that is squaring Uranus and Jupiter. Is like, oh my God, no help, no help, no help. What it is, I want, I want, I want. There is difference between I want and I can. Okay, so realizing your own powers. This is the power of Leo, to realize your own powers and not just I want from others. What I can do myself. That is the fifth house, the help, the growth, and maturity. So later on at 9 o'clock, midheaven is going to be at Virgo. Beautiful divine energies from both Pluto and the moon. If you have something within in about the first, I would say like the last degrees of Leo, maybe like 27 degrees there. What do you have there, and what do you have within like the first 8 degree of Virgo? You're gonna feel this internal healing in there within. Whatever you have there is gonna be triggered because it's the new beginning. That is the divine energies that are provided by the moon towards Virgo and Pluto towards Virgo. So take your time. You may be gonna find that the spiritual healing is required. Okay. And talking about 10 o'clock, that is one of the midheaven. It's going to be with Venus there. The kite is going to be working as it yesterday between Pluto, Uranus, and the Sun and Neptune. You're going to feel those positiveness. And the kite is taking off. At the same time, Moon, it's keep providing those divine energies towards the masculine. It's like, you know what? You may be before in the past, you done wrong things, but you did not know things. Now is the time to have a new beginning. A very powerful clearing because of the Scorpio season. If you have not done this, you're probably going to be doing this now. If you are in energies in there to clear something out, take, be wise, take those energies and heal with it. Just heal, whatever it is. Just go with the flow. See how your actions are. If you before you were acting in anger and now it's like, okay, whatever, we're gonna go, because the triggers is gonna be coming one after another. You feel like maybe things are go bad and bad and bad, but how you reacting on it? That is clearing of the shadow. So talking about 11 o'clock, midheaven is at Libra. You're going to be looking at the contracts, relationships, maybe work relationship, business relationship, political relationship, whatever the relationship is, even a spiritual relationship. You're going to be looking at that transformations. Where is it going on? Where is it lead? But that is going to be opposing the moon. You're like, I don't like this stuff. I don't like these situations. And the moon is like, go. I'm giving you the intuition. I'm giving you the downloads. I'm giving you everything, the support you want as a masculine energy. What else do you need? Well, typical Scorpio energy is that they want more and more and more. Okay? Until they understand that they have to be more and more and more instead of asking for more and more. Scorpio is dealing with the possessions of others because that's how they want servants. It can't be a servant until you become the servant. Okay, you can't be a master before you become the greatest student. But that's all is what is you. So talking about 12 o'clock, midheaven is going to be at 22 degrees of Libra. That is going to be opposing the North Node there. But Venus, looking at these positions, because Venus is the ruler of Libra, and she's at the 16 degrees, there is a little aspect that's going to help in there, that positions. But also, we're talking about Venus right now, trining Uranus and Jupiter. She's like, I know what I need to do. I'm just waiting for my intuition to kick in. So tomorrow, the divine energies from the moon and Aries is going to be supporting Venus. In the same way, it is the moon supporting Mars today. But it's coming through the evaluations. Are you the right person in the relationship? You personally within yourself. So 1 o'clock, that the energy of midheaven is together with Mercury and Mars. So they are pretty much together, Mercury and Mars. And midheaven being there, it is about what do you have as a masculine communication? Okay, what do you have? The negative side of masculine communications, you guys know them. That is all about like what the yeah, and complaining, whining, and moaning about it, or talking about BS, not really doing things, not really getting. While the real masculine energy is about going on. It's like, okay, let's see the situation. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what can we get together. All right, let's sit down together. The communication is going to be different when the masculine energies sit down and they're dealing with the BS. It is different when a masculine energies sit down and work on themselves. And that talks a little different than talking about cars, girls, women's, or anything else that it's not really in a personal development. So talk about later on at 2 o'clock. I'm waiting for my screen to shift. And lately been having a slow internet here, but it is what it is. Okay, talking about it is what it is. Until you don't let it go of it was what it was, and you stop living in the past. Don't stop also to, oh, well, I need to know what I need to do in the future. It's going to be what it's going to be. When you get to the future, it's going to become it is what it is. And that's what you learn it, what it is, what it is. You dealing it with it is what it is now. Okay? You lost your mind for the past or you lost your mind for the future. Your future is going to get screwed up because you're missing the point of now. If you're focused within the past, you screwing up it is what it is at the moment because you're still living in the past and you may be bringing the past into your current relationship. Have you been thought about that? And this is why this process of midheaven is been on this hour at 2 o'clock at Scorpio is going to be triggering this. How? Midheaven, it is squaring Saturn, which is the teacher, to have you learn the lessons. And at the same time, midheaven is opposing Uranus. It's like the universe is like, you're trying to running from your inner work, and you can't. Well, you want to have a conflict with the universe with me? No, you have inner conflict with yourself about what's going on. Reality is not what it seems to be. And this is a hard shadow work, but that shadow work is needed because midheaven at 23 degrees, it is in divine energies with the North Node. You see it, it is a divine purpose, you to have a better, beautiful life. Why would you sabotage yourself? So later on at 3 o'clock, midheaven goes into Sag. That's going to be a beautiful trine with the moon. The moon is still getting these divine energies, despite that Jupiter gives the negative energies in there. The moon is just like, okay, this site is negative. You know the negative. How about you find a new approach? New approach of dealing the thing. Okay, you try this, doesn't work. You try that, doesn't work. You try that, doesn't work. Okay. Have you tried something new? Have you developed something new? Have you creating something new? And that's what the moon in Aries is going to be like. I am the beginning of creation. That is the positive side. The negative side is going to be, oh, I can't do this. I need some help. I'm a baby. I need mama to take care of me. I need someone to taking care of me. What do you do with in your life? And this is why this support from the divine intuition is telling you, hey, mature, grow up. Everything's going to be fine. So talking about 4 o'clock midheaven, it's 21 degrees of Sag, divine energies with Uranus, but it's going to be a lot of intense energies are coming. That intensity with Pisces, Virgo, with the feminine side, masculine feeling, the pressures at the same time as well. And you are like, what should I do? I see the storms coming. I don't know what to do. What do you do in the storm? If the storm's coming towards your house and you know it's coming, what are you going to do? You're going to hunker down, you're going to prepare, and you're going to be looking at the way of to survive. But if it comes to your spirituality within your life, you to get better, what are you going to do? You're going to have to trust, surrender, and let go that everything is going to be fine. Of the current present in situations is going to be actually revealed into the future. But you have to be okay with the current present time and space. So at 5 o'clock, midheaven goes into 5 degrees of Capricorn work. You decided you gotta work, of course, storm's coming. You have to do something. You have to work on it. And that work is more focused, as yesterday, that it's more focused within the masculine energies. Ascendant is together with the moon. The moon is rising in the horizon at 5 p.m. You're going to see it. And that divine energies are coming and says like, okay, here how this will go. You're going to see the opportunity of what you have to do. This is a like the deja vu in there. This is a the Zen energy that is like when you're going into talking about the path of the samurai is just like calm down its mind, no mind, and it sees how the fight will go, and he sees what he needs to do. It is the same within yourself. take these little moments of listen your intuition inside. So at 6 o'clock, the energy is going to be getting a little better. Midheaven is with Capricorn, with having this beautiful Earth trine with Venus. Venus is like, I got this. I'm stable. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just here. I'm healing. I'm doing it, what I need to do on the Earth. You do your things, masculine. You do your things. Talking about 7 o'clock, that energy is going to be a little bit more intense because the ascendant is going to be traveling through Taurus, put more pressures in there. Midheaven is with Pluto, who is squaring all the masculine energies currently, and creating all those energies. You're going to be seeking for what? You're going to be seeking for the new road, the new path. But what is the new path? Is connecting with the moon. The moon is currently at almost 8 degrees of Aries. Still, she's supporting Mercury and Mars. She stopped supporting the authority, but that support is going to be pretty much the whole afternoon. Use it. Use that new path. Use it as a masculine energy to listen your intuition. That does not mean that you have to become feminine. You have intuition as a masculine within yourself. But you have to go and connect with the feminine energies so you can be able to read the intuition. That's the trick. All right, at 8 o'clock, midheaven goes at 18 degrees of Aquarius, divines energies with the moon. Same like yesterday, ascendant is at Gemini. The beauty is coming, the situations are coming. All you have to do is be patient. The impatience, it's going to be leading to lack of growth and lack of listening to the universe, what it has at the current present time. The universe is teaching you, testing you, pushing you, and you may want to feel these energies so much, but don't go and rebel against it. Follow the path of love. And yeah, waiting for my diagram to shift at 9 o'clock there. Hopefully, it's going to happen pretty soon. And, see it shift. Now it shift. Okay, so talking about 9 o'clock energies, midheaven is going to be with Saturn. Let's stop here for a second with this. The teacher, together with intuition, is teaching you how to navigate within the mysteries of life. Ascendant is at 28 degrees of Gemini. The friendshipness with there is a divine energies with Pluto. But Saturn has these beautiful trines with Mars, Mercury, and the Sun, and with the ascendant. That it brings this beauty that's going to be coming in within yourself. You looking at that shadow, but you're finding that you have to be friend with your shadow. So your shadow can tell you what you need to do for a better version of yourself. Hopefully, masculine energies, you get that message. So now at 10 o'clock, midheaven, it goes through Pisces. It is opposing Lilith and Venus. Pressures towards the feminine energies. On the other side, it's the 11th house. That is a Jupiter that puts pressure on the masculine energies. And everyone is like, what the heck? Are you causing me this? Are you causing me that? No, those are energies on personal level, not with others. And this is why a lot of the people who are in a relationship during those energies, they think that the other party, their partner, is wrong. It's just the energy of misunderstood. Okay? Just the energies are misunderstood. You both, the Putin situation, can you sustain those energies together? Okay? Test for some people. And at 11 o'clock, midheaven is with the moon. And those divine energies at 11 o'clock, hopefully you work them out. Hopefully you understand these energies, that when you lay down in the bed, if you did your work, if you did your things right, you're going to feel appreciation with yourself, because the moon does not have any other aspect except Mercury and Mars. But that is it. When your inner work, the midheaven, when your spirit is there, you're going to see it, the path of the soul that comes within you to help you to go through the journey of the darkness within the shadow of your own self, which is in Scorpio. And that's what it was, the Astrogravitational Report. Thank you guys for watching, and come back tomorrow. If you have some any questions, guys, you may ask now. If not, I'm going to close these sessions out, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Below, guys. Hey, Grande. Thank you for watching. Below.